And that same night, he was shot multiple times by a driver at the intersection of 4th and Congress. Police say the driver of the car told them Foster pointed that weapon at him before the shooting. And so far, no charges have been filed in the case. KXAN investigator Avery Travis has a closer look now at how self-defense might come into play.
3 guns. A rifle police say Garrett Foster may have pointed at a driver. Deadly shots fired by that driver. And more gunfire. Another person told police they shot at the car as it drove away.
Here you had what essentially amounted to a shootout at one of the busiest intersections in Austin.
Texas law allows for the open carry of long guns and allows a driver to have a loaded handgun in their car, even without a permit. Ed Scruggs leads Texas Gun Sense, an advocacy group fighting for tighter restrictions.
Perfect storm of weak Texas gun laws coming together.
But CJ Grisham with Open Carry Texas, a gun owners' rights organization, says laws wouldn't have changed that.
Trained gun owner, and I don't mean training by the government. The government doesn't give this training. I'm talking about people going to the range, people watching self-defense videos would have known that you don't take a gun into a situation like that.
Grisham argues the only reason to have a gun is self-defense.
You'd probably be justified in defending yourself under the Castle Doctrine if deadly force was put upon you first and you're in your car.
Criminal defense attorney Steve Tolan says he can't speak to this case specifically, but there are a few required criteria anytime someone uses self-defense as their defense. You can't be the instigator, and you can only respond with the same amount of force used against you.
Words alone can never be justification for using deadly force upon somebody. You know, if you point a deadly weapon at somebody, that's a second-degree felony.
But he noted a car can also be used as a deadly weapon.
Accelerating with force, going through a crowd, you know, that's a very different situation that somebody might be justified in pointing a firearm in a moving car.
Avery Travis, KXAN Investigates.
Tolan says that motives matter and the facts of every self-defense case are unique to the case itself. Right now, APD said the driver and the other individual who fired at the car have been released pending further investigation. APD says they both had their license to carry a concealed weapon.
And this is not the first time we've seen something like this. You may recall exactly 1 month ago, we first told you on KXAN.com how APD took another man into custody after he drove into a crowd of downtown protesters and, quote, brandished a gun. Again, no arrest was made because police said he was exercising self-defense and was carrying the weapon legally.
The attorney in that report mentioned the Texas law commonly called the Castle Doctrine. It gives you the right to use deadly force in your home, your business, and your car. You are allowed to stop someone in the process of committing a crime or to prevent that person from running off. You do not have to retreat first as long as you have a right to be in that location.